episode 3 of the Voyage. And we're slowly working our way up the east coast of Tasmania. We're almost up to the northeastern tip. And to mark the occasion, we've got this beautiful storm sitting over there. So we just come off watch and just sort of start to pack up and get ready for dinner. Hit a few waves and we're rolling around. It doesn't actually show it right now, but it's we've got these lines above us to hang on to, and it's very handy. There we go.
Full structure. Save the design.
When the boat rocks on the outside, it also rocks on the inside, so this is so good. Not sure about our poor cooks, they're working their butt off here, but yeah, and good girls too, so good. Yeah, it's a great crew of cooks and incredible conditions they're working under. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Good, doing well.
You?
I'm fine.
Love the swaying while you're cooking. It really adds to it, doesn't it? Here's something you don't notice every day, especially when you live in a city surrounded by buildings or in mountains surrounded by trees. We have a low pressure system heading off towards New Zealand over there. It's the one that we left Port Arthur a bit earlier and wanted to ride out, try to get in front of. It's all gloomy, and this is why we've got the big southerly at the moment, because the wind clocks clockwise around the low pressure system, and that's all the cold wet weather over there. But if you swing around to the other side of the boat, you'll notice there's blue skies coming. Now that's the start of your big high pressure system that's coming across Australia. It's incredible. We've got 2 separate days out here, you can almost say. Depending on if you look at the port side of the boat, you've got nice sunny conditions building. Or if you look around to the starboard side of the boat, you got dark and gloomy skies. Great news is, that's heading away from us. And the sun is coming towards us. Alrighty, we're here in the galley with our fantastic cooks. I think we'll call them chefs because we'll promote them on this trip because they've done absolutely amazing food under extreme conditions. And just check out what they're doing here. What are you doing?
This is a stew for our vegetarians and vegans. And
Yes.
we have fried tofu to go with it.
Oh, how lovely is that? Wow, good work. And what are you doing over here?
I am making, I'm going to make a roux to thicken the chicken stew.
Wow. And everything is all chopped up. It's all homemade, you could say.
Yeah, and-
Well, shipmade.
Well, yes, but everything, all the meals are made from the raw ingredients.
Wow, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah. So we use almost nothing that's processed.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's why we're full of energy all the time under these interesting conditions. What's happening over here?
Well, we've got beautiful Queensland mangoes,
Ooh.
fresh mangoes for dessert with ice cream.
We don't use some Tasmanian mangoes?
Well,
Not quite yet.
Not yet.
I don't think they've quite worked
Right,
out
yeah.
how to
Waiting for
grow
global
mangoes
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in Tasmania.
Yeah, no, it looks good. And what's going over here? Washy washy, the kitchen hands. Oh, mate.
For every cup of tea you have,
Yes.
I think you just leave it. I've done that.
Yes.
So what happens on each watch? There are a couple of people sort of nominated to go and do what's called peg, and that sort of becomes hands.
Hold on, everybody.
And here we go. This is, and here's the man himself. And what are you doing? What's your gourmet job you're doing right now?
Take it on.
So this is what happens when we're going through Bass Strait and we have an 8-metre swell. Yeah. So anyway, I might run before everything goes wild, but this is the extreme conditions these lovely people have been working all week on. Take my hat off to them. Well done, guys and girls. Oh, that's a pan. That's a cut. As the sun goes down the west, this sort of marks our last sunset for Bass Strait. The next time we see one will be up the east coast of Australia. It's been certainly a magical ride through Bass Strait. We've had some good swell, we've had some good winds. As we approach the mainland, the swell's abating, the wind is dropping, we'll be increasing sail and heading north. What an amazing experience it has been to witness Bass Strait in all her glory. What an incredible experience. Alrighty, it's started day 5 of the voyage. We successfully sailed through Bass Strait the last couple of days. Absolutely amazing experience. Had up to an 8 metre swell at times and 50 odd knots of wind at times. We were down to 2 sails most of it. Last night the skies cleared, the stars came out. Oh, it was amazing. Just as we were approaching the Australian mainland, it was just so beautiful. We had a bit of a storm over in the east and clearing from the west. And today we've just hit the mainland. We've just gone past the border of Victoria and New South Wales, so it's just so good. So today we'll just continue sailing up the east coast. We're way ahead of schedule, having such a beautiful run through Bass Strait the last couple of days. Totally amazing experience, so loved it. So today, with the wind now eased, we've now got most of the sails up. Yeah, actually we're getting a lot of sails up. I'll have to go through and name them for you. But
well, what's happened is it's gone
a perfect day for sailing. The swell's down, the wind is just perfect. Everyone's in high spirits. So earlier today we went past Cape Howe, and that sort of marks the point where New South Wales and the Victorian borders meet on the coastline. And we just come along a little bit further north. We now have Green Point Lighthouse sitting over there. It's absolutely incredible. It's incredible how the seas have calmed down a bit now that we've got this westerly blowing, not the big southerly in the Bass Strait, which was way back over there.
Square the yards. We'll turn the ship away from the wind slightly. As soon as the yards are reasonably square, we will then get into the rapid sail reduction as per your watch leader's instructions. So, all hands to brace.
Brace before yards square. Calm down to 1 turn. Let go and hold. Gallon to gallon. Last hold of the gallon. Last hold of the gallon lower. Last hold of the core. Hold on, wait for the vehicle.
Commence rapid sail reduction.
Hands to the head tunnel. Hold on to the gallon.
Lowering the gallon.
Ease away on the helmet. Turn it up. Ease at the end of the and onto the course. Okay. All the way.
Just dropped anchor here in beautiful Eden, a natural bay, and it's actually amazing. We've had the most amazing weather heading up through the Bass Strait with beautiful Southerly, and now that we're just here in beautiful Eden, we've got a nice offshore breeze which is going to shelter us and give everyone a bit of a rest. So we've had a glorious day, the sun's out. I don't know, words cannot describe. It's an experience to sail on a tour ship and stop here, beautiful Eden.
Well, welcome to Eden, everyone. Well done. I think you all deserve a big round of applause for the efforts over the last 2 days getting here. You've experienced something not many people would experience in their life. Sailing on a square rigger with that much energy and wind behind us, you're going in the right direction. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know that this sort of ship comes to life, and you're sometimes a little bit too lively for sleeping and whatnot. But well done. And here we are. So we've crossed Bass Strait. So that's a good thing to tick off our list. And now we're going to, the general weather conditions are sort of a little changeable. So this wind, as you can see, is dying down from when we came in. It'll continue to drop to nothing. So which is why we came in here, as opposed to sort of rolling around at sea with no wind. We're here and we're going to enjoy the anchorage, and the wind will come back tomorrow afternoon. So we'll go back out and set our sails again tomorrow afternoon at a time to be advised, just sometime early afternoon, let's call it. So early afternoon we'll be pushing off from here tomorrow and back out sailing. Probably only one other stop on our way up the coast, but we don't sort of need to rush to keep picking up the miles now. So we'll do some slower sailing, and just as the wind takes us, go a bit further out to sea and so forth. So yeah, that's the plan. There'll be an opportunity for passengers to go ashore this afternoon. So from about 2 o'clock, Lee will go through the agenda. But passengers ashore this afternoon will also be, you can have a rest, or the crew can have a rest, or passengers have a rest. We are going to launch the ship's gig, the captain's gig up here, the small sailing vessel. So if you want to get involved with that, you can.
We're just launching our little boat. Some of us passengers are heading off to Eden for a bit of sightseeing. So it's all part of the experience. It's so good. boarded our little boat, heading into Eden. This is so good, let me tell you. This is so good. We've got an absolute magic day, sun shining, it's warm, a very low swell, picture perfect. This is living. So for our next adventure out here in Eden, it's been an absolute magnificent day. We're now out in the captain's gig. The purpose of this boat is for the captain to go ashore. It is able to be rowed as well as it has this little gaff sail. It has a rig called a lug rig, and it's a very basic rig as you can see, but it does this purpose. Got a fair bit of speed up, just in this light breeze here this afternoon. So, sailing along. Out here in absolute amazing conditions.
Oh, of course. You haven't tried to attack yet.
So we have Jeff on board, and he understands this rig, and Jeff's going to explain the principle and the technique of tacking.
Yes, it's called a lug rig. That's the name given to that spar across the top, or the head of the sail as we call it. Here we're going along on the port tack. Means that the breeze is coming over our port side. But to tack the sail, to change our direction relative to the wind, we've got to lower the sail a little bit until we can dip the forward part of the spar, or lug as it's called, dip it around the back of the mast and set it on the other side. And another name for this rig being your dipping lug rig.
Whoops. Bring it down, Liam. Ready to go? Yeah, go, go. Okay, now give me that. Let it go, let it go. You take the halyard, you got the halyard, give me the tack. Just grab the flap of the sail. Tack's on. Here we go. Hang on. See? Go. Nice. Good job. That involved a lot less laughing than the last time. Thank you.
Successfully put this boat up close to the breeze and back to the James Craig. Absolutely amazing. This simple sail works so well. Mate, great work. So as the sun sets in the west here in beautiful Eden, it's been an absolutely glorious day. A perfect rest day after a big long haul over Bass Strait. The captain has opened the bar. He's now the most popular person on this ship.
Oh, that's right. Get into it.
So look at this, hey? This is living Barry. Everyone's worked together as a team. Everyone can hold their heads high for what they achieved the last couple of days to get this ship safely across Bass Strait. And this is the reward we're given. So yeah. Cheers everyone. This is great.